Alright, I got my coffee. I think I have my mic set up the way I did before. I got water, chapstick. I think I might be ready for this. Holy crap. Oh yeah, I made another character, Tim. Mess around. You can guess what that name was inspired by. Tim? There should be a question mark there, but it wouldn't let me. You let me know.
Good day.
Oh, still coughing up a storm. That sucks. Oh, hi, Ashlyn. Okay. Yeah, the cat says hi, and then she walks away, as cats do. So let's see. Where were we? I just want to look at my abilities real quick. Why? T? Yeah, it's T. I kind of want to go to Wake of Fire for a while. From what I looked up, Wake of Inferno sucks. But these become like amaze balls. What's up, Tyler? Probably not going to be going into these anymore. Actually, I like the Fist of Fire. Well, Zach, you should become familiar with the Diablo games because they're incredibly fun. Especially 2, in my opinion. 1 was a good start, 2 was amazing, 3 just was great in the beginning, but I don't feel it kept its replay value due to simplicity. Not that this game's overly complex, it's just it has more options. So I was thinking of respeccing, but I don't want to risk that at the moment. I played the Old Republic for a while, back when you actually had to pay for it, and I really loved it. I tried playing it as it became more and more free, and liked it less and less at that point. So quite sad, in my opinion, what it became. Not as versatile, really. Yes. I don't actually enjoy when a game helps me like power level up crazy fast, especially when all I want to do is experience the quest line. But you know, to each their own, I suppose. Let's put this amethyst away, diamond away. Here. Oh, someone I had L. I think I need Lith. We'll see over time. Might do a countess run off screen to get different, more runes. But if so, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, it's very hand-holdy now. What was neat, it was Soultor now, though, like, you know, you,
The caravan. Yes.
Oh, you, by the way, talked to where you have to go to Act 2. And we are now in Lucalayan.
Greetings, honored traveler. I am Jaren.
I don't care, Jerem. You leave me alone. Like, in the beginning, you're super boosting XP, but then you hit a certain cap, and if you're not a subscriber, they toggle back your XP, which basically puts it at what the XP used to be. And I'm like, that's annoying. It's just annoying, I think. So now that we're in Act 2, we can buy rank 2 potions. So I'm going to get rid of all my rank 1s and replace them with rank 2. Because 45 versus 90, what do you think is better? Hold shift and you'll fill up your belt, by the way. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This lady is our new repair lady. Start selling new stuff. See, since we're melee, I do think I'm going to get rid of this chick. And get us a nice melee person. Assuming we can already. I'm not sure if we have to do a quest first.
I bet you want a day.
Good. So offensive, defensive, combat. Really know the difference? Probably should have looked into it. So let's just go with Verkiat. Sounds good. So you can have this, sir.
Put that together.
This, and I need to go get him a pike, some sort. Spear, if you would. What's your strength score? 60. Okay, you're good. Let's give him a Volge. 21, 7 to 17. Just buy him that for now. And just wait till we pick up something better.
To good use.
Don't have a quest yet.
I don't expect this.
Okay, now we do. Find Rudiment's lair in the Loot Galean sewers. Okay, so you can either go to sewers up here or way down here. I like to go this way because just do. Alright, let's remember how to play this game. Let me actually 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the lizard might start making noise in the near future. Yep, that's nice. I'm really liking this trap. But we do need more, we definitely need more MP. I'm gonna be casting like that. I mean, I could just buy MP potions. That's always an option. Did some pretty good damage too. Like I can't be fussy about it at all. Get off my lawn, boy. Okay, that's a dead end. That's always fun. So how's everyone doing today? Haven't talked to most of you since the last stream. I still chatted with Therion throughout the week, but about it. I do hope everyone's had a good week. Nice and easy like. Didn't I place a trap? Yes, I didn't. There we go. A jewel. Evening, old man. Welcome aboard. Glad to see you. If you guys haven't checked out Old Man's Resident Evil 7 Let's Plays yet, you should do so because they're really fun. Not gonna lie, haven't checked out your Football Manager stuff because I'm not a sportser by any means, but I'm sure it was good. As for myself there, and I'm doing quite well, and I appreciate you asking. Well, you know, still sick, which is not changed in a long while, but that's what that is. Wow, we just got a 10% increased damage. Frickin' duel. That's gonna be amazing whenever we decide to place it into something. Saves typically sell for a lot. Yep, it's got stuff on it. How many? Oh, you only shoot 5 times, and I think you get better as I put more points into you? Probably, I don't know. I'm not the Pope, I don't know everything. Neither does he. Bolts. Dead end. Yeah, Act 2 is a little different from Act 1. It's still dark a lot of the times, but then in other times it's incredibly bright. So it's like it didn't know what it wanted to do. And I think it's just a wee bit confused, and that's, you know, that's fine. Sometimes people get confused. Especially game developers. You know, you all have mobile phones. Actually, I find that sad because I literally just called out the game developers of the game I'm playing. Oh well, Blizzard, you've not exactly been on top of your game for a few years anyways. Let's see, love this game, haven't played in years. You're into football, so yeah, that makes sense. To me, like, that'd be like akin to me also playing Farmer Simulator. I'm just like, not really my thing, but you know, the fact that Farmer Simulator, like, keeps having a new game come out every year means that some people love it, and good for them. Because just like music, I will say if you enjoy it, cool. You enjoy it. That's great. That's what matters. And here's the other exit to the sewers, by the by. Yeah, Studer, I heard you talk about how you have been playing number 3 more, and I like 3, but not as much as 2. I just don't like how they gated you behind using your abilities in 3 to down to like 5. I like having options of all of them because sometimes I like making builds, especially with a sorceress that utilizes a lot at once, and we just got poisoned. Should probably start picking up those antidotes we keep finding on the ground. Ooh, waypoint. Love it. Love finding me those. Wish things would shoot lightning at us, because then it would be fine. Not far along! There we go. That's how it's done. I do need to get some gear though that has mana regen, because I saw a guide by Mr. Llama about how to do trap assassins. Apparently they're amazing, especially this specific trap we have, as well as a lightning one we're gonna get sooner or later. And yeah, he's like, yeah, you need MP5 or mana regen. So yeah, we're gonna do that in the nearest future. Yeah, this spread is this really, I mean, this is like the AoE of a sorceress at high level with glacial orb, I want to say it's called. I think it's glacial orb. I don't actually want to touch these guys because they are rude AF. Just punch that guy instead. And oh, come on, come on. Yeah, hit them all. Hit most of them, I should say. Ooh, a yellow. Even though I don't use those, that's like a... How couldn't I get that on Tim? Ah, Tim. Paladin only stuff. Ocean. That's a strategy. Really good damage. I mean, the MP cost isn't actually that bad. It's just that I don't have much energy, nor do I have any mana regen on my gear. So that's the real crux, is I'm just not geared properly for mass uses. Oh, hey, we just leveled. Apparently I'm not doing too well in the dexterity department. Base. And charge bolt sentry. Let's check it. I think this is the one that I don't like, but it's obviously necessary for getting the next one. Yeah, this one just shoots out little bolts which can miss, but you know what's it doing. 1 to 7 lightning damage, 5 bolts at a time, and shoots 5 times. That's not great. What we're waiting for basically is lightning sentry and death sentry, because lightning sentry shoots off lightning bolts, and this one also shoots lightning bolts or does corpse explosion, which is where it's at. I will need a respec at Akara, because I've got a lot of wasted talent points. Do this. Do this. That up. Shoot him in the face. Oh shit! I should have read that. That wasn't nice at all. Oh shit! Nope. Yeah, because what's nice about Death Sentry is we're gonna run into things that resist lightning. But if you can kill one thing, you'll get a corpse explosion, which is a good enough chance to kill another thing, and then you know, just chain reaction basically. Oh, baby Jesus! Bye. I don't actually want to run right. I used a mana potion right before Mana Shrine was right there. How unfortunate. Portal Shrine? Those are fine, I guess. Yeah, let's go back and get rid of this stuff, I suppose.
Stay a while and listen.
Oh, to do Kane. Wow. 10 grand. And the way that it's like that all capped off, that means it can sell for more. It's just this act, it's capped out. So I'm gonna put you in the bank and get something, get more money for it later, I should say. Looking for what am I looking for? Rediments. Oh, I know what Rediment is. He's one of those really cool looking Egyptian-like monsters. Punch him in the face! And let's do that to that bad guy. Oh! Might have... Oh! Wow. A lot of dudes. Yep, we found him. I'm just gonna hide. On. Oh, baby, how like it like. Oh, he reses people? What a... Oh, right, he's a big poisoner. I forgot. Come on, please stop being alive, sir. This on him. Start burning his... Dude, did you have to kill my new boy? Book of Skill? That always drop? That's cool. Rejuve potion. Turn for reward. A Roderick Scroll.
Vengeance.
I'm gonna pick up that wrist blade, hoping it is socketed and not ephemeral or whatever it's called. And it is socketed. Very good. So, okay, cool. And yeah, let's just get on out of here with Bob Ross. Let's do this to move a little faster, because why the hell not?
The lost
Roderick Scroll. What a fortunate turn of events.
As the last living Horodrim, I alone.
Oh right, you're Horodrim, so you think you're fucking special, Kane.
It is an honor to serve.
Kane. Acquires 46 strength. Are you joking? 8 to 16. But what? I mean, it would look cool, but geez Louise, that's expensive. Nope. Good. Technically. 44 strength. Okay. Let's boost that. I need to do is have a belt thing for mana potions. That's the word I'm trying to do here. What's our Atma? What's our reward? I don't even know. Why are you inside, lady?
They say that the taste of...
You do. What did she give us this? Oh well, okay. Search the halls of the dead under the dry hills. Oh yeah, I need to get this guy alive again, don't I?
Citizen.
Who does gambling. I think it's you.
What
Yeah,
you need?
yeah, weirdo. No. No. Need some high level armor. Hey, dude. That'll work. Sure, that's fine. 15 versus 60, that's a big difference right there.
That's a good use.
Perfect timing, stupid Dumb King video just ended. Dude, I liked the Dumb King episode. He was a nice guy. He joined the party and is now kicking ass in Mori's monstrous pit. God, those puns in that pit area are disgusting, but hilarious. Oh, already found things. Aura enchanted. Well, good for you, sir. Feel much stronger now, boy. I'm so happy for you. Yep. We are gonna be a trap assassin. We're gonna be a trap ass. Ass trap. That's it, ass trap. Had I known we would have done this, I would have named us Ass Trap. But actually, no, you know what? Bob Ross is a quality name. So I no regrets. Drink my coffee, and you all should too. Some people are like, have a shot with me. I'm like, have a coffee with me. Jeez, guys. Gotta wake up. Gotta be happy in life. Oh! Hanged Hell, Spear, Longbow, do not care. I want donuts now.
I need mana.
Do you need mana? Take this! Aha! What enchantment do I have on there? Something's making me heal. You 3% mana stolen per hit. Ball. Excuse me. Yeah, no. Sit the fuck down. Yeah. Oh, it's a lot. Oh, I shocked him. How you doing, Grim? You doing well, sir? The Dry Hills. So this is where the Halls of the Dead. Ooh, I love the Halls of the Dead and the Maggot Lair. They're actually two of my favorite dungeons. A tier rune. Oh, I'm getting some lucky stuff now. I'm gonna start picking up these antidotes.
I need mana.
What he's doing? 4 key, work! My hand was like shifted, so I was hitting the 5 key. I totally forgot about the loot and not so subtle innuendo. Yeah, it was far from subtle. It was just like, my monstrous pit. No, Ray, don't say that. It's all secret. It was like, I know I said he means her butthole, but we know he means his own butthole. Because Mori is a dirty, dirty man. God, it's hilarious. Just finished building another game. You and your buildings, man, that's awesome. I think it's lovely that you do that. Hopefully, you gave him a good price and didn't screw him over, because I like it when people can join the gaming community, be it console, be it computer. I don't really care, though I go for PC typically because of the options, especially because that's how you do backwards compatibility for, you know, old games. All my Let's Plays for PS1 and 2 games and Super Nintendo, all on computer, because I'm not buying no Gato for a Super Nintendo. I own a Super Nintendo. Yeah. Oh wow, these things are undead. Interesting. I only charge 100. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That's not bad. I think, because I think the skill building should be appreciated as well. Not that it's overtly hard, but you know, if you do good cable management and you know, everything's nice and secure, it's definitely worth paying money for, especially if you don't know what you're doing. I would always recommend have someone do it. The PC I'm on now is actually the first PC I didn't build in years, and that's just because with the, you know, Bitcoin mining getting so popular at one point, it basically became cheaper to just have someone build your PC for you again because of the buying power that other companies have as opposed to the individual. That was unfortunate, but I like building my own PC, but you know, it looks nice, so I don't mind. What I do mind is these damn vultures not landing. I'm not going to sit there and waste my time. Where is all dead? Must be in this next area. Must be. Speaking of Dragon Quest, oh no, I recorded and put that up yesterday. So Breath of Fire, I have to record today and still upload because I want to remain consistent. You know, one a day between the two. I like doing that. It's quite nice. And so I believe I'm going to fight Geist, which is cool. And Thera and you will be in for, I guess you could say, kind of a treat when I do upload that Breath of Fire video, because stuff has happened in between that I'm very proud of. By that I mean I use the speed up function to grind levels faster. Basically it. You know, it's not, I don't think it's cheating, I just think it's efficient. I don't really talk about use of the speed up function much in my Let's Plays, but I do use it off screen if I'm just grinding or running around, because why not? I really think it's silly not to. I'm not using a cheat code, not, you know, doing anything like that. I'm just leveling up a little faster. I think it's fine. But I won't use it during an episode, mainly because it fucks up the music, and so many of these older games have such great and iconic music that I don't want to tarnish it, I guess you could say. Oh, hey, thing. Where the frick? The halls? Motherfucker dead? I want to current. Wow, that's a lot of dudes. Hey, land! Land! Thanks, guys. Appreciate your patronage. Once we start getting into the buildings, though, like the Halls of the Dead and the Maggot Lair, I think this trap is going to be amazing. I mean, Breath of Fire 1 is phenomenal. So I highly recommend people playing it. It's a great game, and you'll see a lot of throwbacks. Like, we met a naked lady atop... What was that? We met a naked lady named Dias atop Angel Tower, and she's technically in, I want to say, all of the Breath of Fire games. English translation has her as the character Blue. She's a playable character. She's got snake for legs. Not how you say that, but it's fun anyways. And she's lovely. Oh, Halls of the Dead. What up, pimps? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think our traps will do great here because things won't have super far to... They won't have super far to run. I need to look up, or can someone look up for me, the buff enchants that these mercenaries can have for Act 2? I got a defensive one, and I don't know if that's the preferable one. I'm just like hitting traps all... Oh no, I released that! That's me, that's good. Oh yeah, the mummies come out of this. I forgot, it's like Gauntlet Legends. I would love to play Gauntlet Dark Legacy again, the Nintendo 64 game. Combat heals me? Are you serious? Well, I'm gonna go get a combat one then, because... I mean, is there anything that helps with mana, though? Do any of them help with mana regen? Because that would be more ideal, in all honesty. Decided to pronounce the H in honesty now, because... I don't know. People are changing language every 5... Oh my god. Every 5 seconds anyways, I want to join in. Defense is accuracy and healing. I mean, so is that what I have now? Accuracy? Probably. I'm gonna try to get away from him. So I'm at 354. No, I guess not. Oh, nope. He's giving me armor. Like, flat out armor. That makes a lot of sense. I don't know if it makes dollars, but it makes sense. I know. This witty banter is what you come here for. Fuck, I'm hilarious. Looks like we just did a big circle. Well, nothing. Well, I guess we get experience, but you know. I guess I should ask, is my audio okay? I didn't change it from last week, but you never know. It's a computer. Anything could change. Now we go to the north. Get off my lawn, boy. All town portal, y'all.
Not enough mana.
Oh, not enough mana, huh? But now you do. Yeah. You're welcome. Hey, it's okay, okay, you're welcome. I don't know the song enough to sing it. Did I seriously block my own trap? So good at this. Ridiculous. Ooh, yes. And that is how the traps get their most use. Just be like, you're all stuck in there, ain't you? Mana, miner, healing, or whatever.
Not enough mana.
2 down there, should be fine. You collect these potions. Yep, the lizard wants out. Oh hey, I grew a level. When did that happen? Okay, that was a long hallway. I think I need health. I do. The armor is probably for the best since the assassins. Oh, she is squishy. Yeah, you're right. You are correct. You feel like the block would be good. Where's the block? Oh, that's it. My bad. We're doing decent damage, so I wouldn't mind blocking a little. No, F it. Ooh, I like that the traps have a light radius as well. So it's like, you know. You know, it lets me see things. I like seeing things. Woo! Playing like a weird sorceress now.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, really? Am I full? Wow, I have a lot of pots. Go. Go and get. Kane, do your job.
Hello.
I think it's neat that the repair person is who also hooks you up with healing. Yeah. Wow, I'm stocked ATM. You go away. Get out of my room. 9% damage. 9% damage. Wow, I'm good with words. I can put those together. That'd be pretty strong, actually. Do light over here. Start selling some potions because I'm starting to have too many. Especially the minor ones. Yeah, that's better, I suppose. Yeah, I see. I could use Cobra Strike, but the thing is, I'm like hardly doing melee anyway. So eventually, I'm gonna go to a car and respec and just like trap the shit out of myself. You can take that in a lot of weird ways, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna be a trap assassin because this is actually really fun. Really enjoying the traps. Oh, baby Jesus! Not walking through that. I am doing yes. I mean, my favorite playstyle is Sorceress. This is like as close to it as it can be. I kind of really wanted to do an Amazon in this Let's Play, or this playthrough, I guess, but you guys wanted Assassin, so you know what? Fair is fair. I banned the Barbarian, and that was the only one I was just unwilling to play. So fair's fair. Oh, there we go. Get on out of here, or go on down here, I should say. What? What did you touch?
I need mana.
Bet you frickin' do. I learned you can put up five things at once. Traps, I should say. What are we touching? Ugh, really? I blocked that. How rude. How rude.
Not enough mana.
What do you do now? I don't care about killing everything because honestly that's not even the most efficient way of leveling up in this game. It is not. Oh, but I mean if they're gonna die easily, might as well. I'm a fire spear cat. So much fire. So lovely. Oh. If this were a speedrun, this would be a horrific map. Let's just hope things die. And they did. Hey, mana pot. Use that immediately. And where we need to be. 3, 4, 5. Oop, I heard a drop.
I need mana.
But you do need a... Ooh, only we were a boson. Da-da-da. Ooh, the Herodic Cube, my favorite item in the game. Yeah, we've got the thing, so just do this and this. Constantly forget to cast Celerity, which is unfortunate because it's handy.
You have good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see your mom. Oh, that's not horrible at all. Great. Funny. Funny. Oopsie daisy, there we go. Everything melts in the traps, that is a fact. Okay, now that we have a Herodic Cube, do we have anything in 3s? We do. 1, 2, 3. 3 like gems. Wait, oh shit, one of those is already a thing, so never mind. And then you make better ones. That's item management, or inventory management, I should say. Wow. Okay. There should be a relatively easy to use rune word. Like, LF or something like that, or Tier Ith. I don't know. Do I have any rune words? I have Tier, Nef, and Ith. And make any rune words, specifically ones that have mana regen or mana per kill, because that would be lovely. Maggot layers in the far oasis. I bet you that's far away. Oh, champion! Oh, mana burn. We do not want that for our current build. A Fanged Helm, not really going to sell for much, but it is something. Here's the Halls of the Dead again. I'm kind of curious in the chat, what are your top 3 favorite bands, artists, and or musical? I mean, music obviously, but like band or artist or individual composer. You know, what's your favorite stuff? For help, my top 3 are Dream Theater, Spock's Beard, and then like a tie between Marillion and the Flower Kings. When it comes to composers, it's Bach. Yeah, it's Bach, because his son was not as good of it. Wow, the exit was right below the fucking area right there. Yeah, for composers, it's Bach, and for individual artists, but I don't actually know on that. I don't ever really think of that. Yeah, I always like music talk. I'm curious what you guys like. Oh! I hate these things, but wow, this fire trap is going to be amazing against them. Oh, that's lovely. What is that? Oh, I was like, what is this? Those, ladies and gentlemen, are the maggots that we're going to start seeing quite a few of. That's why I used that as the thumbnail. It was just so nice to look at. Oh, listen to that sound. Oh, I hate these beetles. They shoot lightning. Yep, they shoot lightning. Bunch of dicks. MP regen, rune you'll need. Rain root raises max MP. I don't have. Is it the rain? Is it called? Is rain the rune or the rune word? Because, like, you know, putting runes in certain orders make the words. We got another tier rune. Holy crumbs on a stick. I usually have such a hard time with these things, but having AoE like this is so lovely. Oh, okay. How do you make rain? How do you make it rain? What shrine is this? Oh, it's the shrine we have. Real smart guy. Okay, we're gonna try to see if the maggot layer is around here. It is not. Check south too. For some reason I feel like L and F make a good rune word. Don't know why. Ort! Isn't Ort one of the rare ones? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna do a Countess run off screen. Or, I mean, I could do it on screen. It's not like it would take us a long time at all. Be like 1, maybe 2. I mean, if anyone wants to play this game, you know, seeing how a Countess run basically works is always a good thing, because ever since the release of rune words, well, Countess runs are just kind of thing. How about Ethel makes you age to... Makes you... What? Is that because Ethel's an old lady's name? Okay, we found the lost city, not where I want to go. Clever one, Grim. Clever. You're like a clever lever. Don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Oh. What? Why? Why is it dark? What happened? Oh, it's because I went to the lost city and we gotta talk to like that Drognan dude and be like, why is it dark? And he'd be like, go get the staff, boy or girl. The staff. Hey, spike shield. Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah, we'll do a Countess run after the Maggot lair. And if I forget, remind me. Because if you watch my Let's Plays, you know I'm forgetful, and that sucks. I wish we hadn't entered the Lost City, because now it's all dark here, and it doesn't need to be. Nope, get away from me, lightning bolts of doom! Mana potions, heck yetzel. For the pretzel. Yep, that's a lot. The Mauru is a bit tricky to find though. Oh god. Yeah. Hit or to be. Oh, Umbar, I've been hoping you would drop gems like that in my chat. Ah! I'm dying. Yeah. That was less than fun. That's the thing. They're all lightning enchanted. Every feckin' beetle. And I hate it with all my balls, so I'm gonna hide behind that they're I can't talk like a southerner. I'm gonna hide behind the thing. Ooh, a waypoint. Okay, that means we can do a Countess run now. Black Marsh? Dark Woods? She's in the Black Marsh. Moldy Tome is in the Black Woods, right? Why am I wasting time with them? There it is. Okay, found it. Let's use Celerity to get there a little faster. I don't know why I'm even bothering killing them. I've ordered a Christmas tree and the company sent me the wrong one. It's not her. I love puns. I was literally listening to NPR last night or yesterday on the way into work, and there was like a man talking about a book he had recently written where it was about, you know, the value of wit and of how, you know, some people say, oh, puns are the lowest form of comedy. He's like, I don't think so at all. I think they're one of the highest forms of comedy. He actually argued for it. You know, he was like, when you make a pun, you grab two words that mean usually some form of opposite of each other, sound similar, and you have to put that together on the spot. And then, in a cooperative interactive system, the listener also has to put those pieces together to understand the joke. Therefore, they're basically doing the same thing as the pun teller. And I was like, oh god, he's right. Like, you actually have to think for a pun. I mean, not like overly, but you know, somewhat. Somewhat. In all seriousness, though, I don't have a Christmas tree, and I'm kind of okay with that because I don't really celebrate holidays. Even though I do have religious affiliations, I'm still like, holidays.
Welcome back.
Just don't dig them that much. But if my roommate decides to get a tree, that's fine, so long as it's a real one, because those things smell amazing. Be completely honest here. Christmas trees are one of the greatest smells of all time. It's just so lovely. It's a star. I'm not going into Britney Spears there. I'm sorry. Sorry, I even tricked you with it. Alright, so this is nice because we have all the maps. Quick note, if you are playing this game and then you suddenly play this game online, all your maps will be erased because they'll be randomly generated once again. Can I not open her chest until she dies? Wow. Oh, I think it opened. If it... Wow, just if. Or can I just... Oh, okay, it opens for me. Gotcha. I mean, might as well see what's inside. I guess it's a one-time thing. Okay. That's also fine. Do it one more time. Maybe twice. Okay. It's down just for the lulz. What are you this time? Sure. Billing shrine, I'll take. Are you also a thing? An armor shrine, I don't care. Actually, I should have taken that. Wouldn't have hurt me by any means. Get them out of my face. It is unfortunate how far our thing is from the thing. I'm an atheist with a Christmas tree, winter solstice. Yeah, I mean, Christmas is no longer just a Christian holiday. I mean, so it's plenty of atheists celebrating. I'm just like, okay, have fun. I don't give a shit. Because even to a lot of Christians, you know, it's about the gifts, especially for the kids. And I'm just like, call it what it is. It's a gift holiday. It's fine. Don't feed me bull crap. So I got in a big argument with my uncle over religion / political hypocrisy the other day, and so every now and then I think about it and I'm just like, don't spout one thing and then go the opposite direction elsewhere because it saves you money or some shit like that. I'm not a big capitalist, by the way. I'm more of a humanitarian, so at least in like morality concepts, I can't personally afford to be a great humanitarian on my own because I don't have the money to give to people. But in terms of how I vote and all that stuff, it's more human and the world based. What's the word? Ecology, ecologically based. Wow, I'm not using words today. Might as well pick up this money. It exists. And I just realized our dude died. Which is a shame, because he would be gaining some experience here. Oh, will my blood boil? Is that it, Ms. Countess? Just one? You turd. You turd. I haven't bothered putting up a Christmas tree or decorations this year, mainly because I don't have room for one. Yeah, and I mean, as cool as it would be for your child, it's also more stuff for you to kind of worry about, like, oh, they're gonna pull on the tree and make it fall over. They're gonna, one of those plastic fake red berries gonna fall on the ground. They choke on it. You know, it's terrifying stuff to have kids, in my opinion. I don't have kids, but I take care of a ton of them. We're gonna do one more run, just one, just one. Just cause. Oops. What are you? Hoping for a gem shrine. Ooh, you're a champion. Might as well kill you. Yep, do that. And heal strike, sure. You're suddenly a lot stronger. I just don't like spending the money, honestly, on decorations. I like spending money on things that stick around, like my computer. This was a well worthwhile investment. My car, very good car, especially for where I live in Colorado. I needed something that was four-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive, I should say, because when I originally moved out here, I was in a hatchback Nissan Versa, and I did nothing but slide around in the slightest hint of rain. And that was terrifying, you know? I don't want to hit people, cost money, hurt people, anything like that. Rent, obviously, the internet. All these things are worth my money. Great tacos. Speaking of tacos, how's the Mexican food in England? Because, I mean, it's not a joke that lady friend and I really do plan to move to the UK within the next 5 years. You know, we're trying to get everything in line, basically, to where we will be accepted by your gracious government. Hey, Caragol. And so, we're really excited about the Indian food that we know is there, because there's like one Indian restaurant here in Denver, and Denver's kind of a popular city. And it's really good, but it's also like a sit down. It's very expensive. I would love takeaway for Indian food. I love curry. One of my favorite things to do is actually make a shepherd's pie. A proper one. No, I'm not using ground beef. Don't worry. That's a cottage pie. I know. I'm aware. and put curry on top. It's pretty fantastic. F and Nef. These are all things we've had. Alright, we're not doing any more countess runs. I'm literally just doing this to quick teleport. Nef. Hearing Neff makes me want to listen to Dream Theater's album, The Astonishing, because of one of the characters is a Lord Nefarian. That's such a good album. I love rock operas. They make me happy. Some places here are good. Okay. I mean, my standard for Mexican food is incredibly high because I'm from the border of Mexico. Like where I grew up was right on the border. Bad. So, you know, I have a pretty high standard, but I guess, you know, you've got Spain there, and Spain influenced Mexican food to some extent. Not as much as we'd all like to believe. But, wow, that's a lot of things. I need to go resurrect my dude. What am I doing here? What am I doing? But yeah, I mean, I can make a lot of meal stuff, so as long as I can get things like tamarind and chiles árbol and things like that, and have good jalapeno, I can make a good salsa. I can make good stuff. I know flank steak won't be hard to find. I mean, yeah. I mean, I figure, you know, you guys are really far from Mexico, so I can't expect, like, perfection, and that's fine. But I do like spicy food quite a bit. And we all know the only reason England, or Great Britain at the time, I guess, you know, invaded so many countries was just because they wanted to enhance their cuisine. You know, they got to India and they were like, this chicken tikka masala is amazing. We need to surround it and protect its authenticity. And that happened with India and the UK. Trust me, I'm a doctor, I know. Not a doctor. But, yeah. For me, a lot of stuff about life is food-based. By the way, I'm not fat. Surprisingly enough. I know I'm American, but I'm not. I'm 5'5", float between 125 to 130 pounds. Pretty small guy, and I have a pretty awesome beard, too. But, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, people, like, every now and then in the United States, well, I'll tell you this, the racism in the United States is not as plentiful as the news might tell you it is. At least to my experience. Do racist people exist here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, some of my family, or some of them, they're from the South, and the racism it does happen quite often there to my personal experience. I know not everyone there is racist, but it's subtle there, but it is more common to hear. Whenever I've gone to visit family in the South, I'm just like, wow, you said it really nicely, but it's still a pretty messed up thing to say. You know, things of like, so long as they don't date each other kind of thing, you know. Oh, they're fine, I don't think they're all bad, but I just don't want my daughter to date. It's like, that's really racist. And it's not a good, but whatever. But yeah, my thing is, food is how you overcome racism. And that's why racism baffles me, because we love each other's food. You know? And people that don't like Indian food, well, we don't need those people anyways. I get it, sometimes it's too spicy for you, and that's one thing, but if you like spice food and you don't like Indian food, do you really need to be around? Like, what are you giving to society? Really, curry just means gravy. Yeah. Maybe like a good, you know, so long as it has actually like cumin, curry, cardamom, things like that in it, it can be, I mean, an English curry is still a good curry. Well, Theron, I think I actually have heard something like that. Like, I know I don't know if it's that specific, but, you know, I've heard that something that we see as Indian is actually, Scottish or British of some sort. But it's where the ingredients come from. Obviously, the Scots didn't come up with, or didn't have curry. So it's all about sharing. And that's what I think is so great about immigration and emigration and you know, all that stuff is you can share your stuff And then those people of that place you've gone to can experiment with it and kind of make it their own and figure out how it can mix with their own home cuisine kind of stuff. Like I said, a shepherd's pie with curry gravy on top, phenomenal. It's really, really good. We have one British eatery here, and it's called Fish and Chips. Guess what they do? But they do a pretty decent shepherd's pie. Mine is better. To be fair, I'm not mass producing it, so mass production does typically kill quality. And then they do a curry gravy on top, and it is phenomenal. You know, I would try a sushi burrito if I could find one, but I would have to go to downtown Denver for that, and I do not like going to downtown Denver. I hate grid structured roads. I dislike large groups of people. I like you guys a lot, but I dislike large groups of people as a whole. People scare me. They make me anxious. I'm one of those real, like, mad. Wow, that was a freaking full chest. Lot emerald, heck yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is, I like fish and chips. I used to not. I used to only eat raw fish for the longest time. I think I've talked about it in the past. My stepdad's from South Korea. And so Asian food was basically what I grew up on, whether it be sushi or bulgogi, things like that. You know, stir fries, it doesn't matter. So I didn't, but when my mom would cook fish, she would cook like salmon, and my mom's a crappy cook. She's really bad. So I grew up thinking that salmon was shit if you cooked it. So I didn't start eating cooked fish until like 5 to 6 months ago. When I started dating my girlfriend, we decided to... She told me she liked it, so I said, you know what? I'm going to look up a Gordon Ramsay recipe. I did. I cooked it. It was bomb AF. I'm a decent chef. Not great, or not... Yeah, I'm not, like, bad, but I'm not amazeballs either. I can cook for people I care about, though, which is awesome. Oh, my baby Jesus, why? But yeah. I love these kinds of conversations because it started off with something I didn't want to talk about, which was like religious politics, and then we moved on to food, and that's lovely. Can you open? Oh, you are open. It's just not rendering. Also, hey Echo, how you doing, bud? Echo just like binge watched my entire Radiata Stories Let's Play in what, like a week, something like that. That's insane, but also appreciated. Because that's easily my best Let's Play. I mean, I think I can objectively say that. That is easily my best Let's Play. It's a game that I know the most about. I was super excited for it, to do it. I need to throw a potion at this fool.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir. He's so polite.
I can't carry anymore.
And you're lazy. Actually, let's go back to town. But yeah, and so I was really pleased to see someone just like watch the whole thing and enjoy it, because that game, I'm just so happy with how it's gone. You're going through it a second time there? Jeez, you're insane. I appreciate you guys. Like, I mean, I know Mage talks about it and other Let's Players talk about it, but it really feels amazing as a Let's Player when people just express interest in what you're doing. It's just...
Put that to good use.
It's because it's bananas to me. I'm just like, I'm just having fun, to be honest. Sometimes not as much fun. I mean, sometimes Let's Playing is stressful because I let it be, I guess. You know, sometimes I take it more seriously than I need to. But it's also because I want to put out some semblance of quality. If you guys are going to spend your time watching it, I'd feel like shit if I did a bad job. But yeah, Radiata Stories, easily the game I know the absolute most about. More so than Chrono Cross, just because Chrono Cross is such a complex storyline that it does get difficult to follow even for someone like me that has played it for absolute let me see, I got it when I was 9. Yeah, literally 2 decades I played that game. I got it when it came out. I was 9. I'm 29 now. Yeah. But my issues with Chrono Cross are more so not fully knowing and understanding the story of Chrono Trigger as well, because that is a big portion of understanding Chrono Cross. Whether you want to admit it or not, you're wrong if you say it's not. Whenever someone says it's not a real sequel, yeah, it is. Really fucking is. It's not a spiritual sequel. It's a sequel. It's just a very complicated story. It literally requires you to have a relative understanding of multiverse theory, and then the ability to think within multiverse theory, because that's the harder one, is thinking within it. Anyone can understand the basic premise of multiverse, but thinking in that is where it gets hard. And I'm thankful that I majored in physics for a long time, and so have a very Jesus! Have a very good understanding of how these kinds of things should work. Hey, male. You not just pop up out of the ground? I am missing a lot of chat. Old roommate was Korean. His parents made. Ooh, yeah, my step grandma would make kimchi a lot. So I was that kid at school whose
I am overburdened.
whose lunch pail smelt really bad, because you know I would take kimchi to school. It was delicious. And people would be like, why did it smell so bad? I'd be like, why does your smell so boring, bitch? But yeah, that was me in elementary school. Unfortunately, she's diedified, but you know, that's what old people do. They die. So, it happens. I should save that, huh? I should. I could probably wear that. Trade. For me, the Haragic Cube is just a glorified storage device. I mean, yeah, it comes in handy with its whole, combining stuff, but I'm just like, eh. Let's see, good 5 days, 5 greatest games exist. Yeah, it really is one of the greatest games in existence, variety of stories. Learned so much, play with us. Oh yeah, you can't do that game without a strategy guide and actually expect to get it all. It's technically possible, but the amount of in-game research you'd have to do by talking to NPCs is just rather extensive. You'd have to put a lot of minor puzzles together. The same, maybe rather find the Grand Egg can pretty much guide. So yeah, and I appreciate the guiding you give me, the guidance you give me at Therion in Breath of Fire 3, because we all know that guide book is flawed. And also, it almost reads like a textbook sometimes, or a fan book. It's weird. So it's really helpful when you give out specific information. Think of a facetious fixes pun. Good job, Oombar. Good job. I think some of the best puns are when they're in the guise of not being able to do it. I just pick up arrows. Get the fuck! My inventory. After Act 2, though, once we get to Act 3, I'm definitely going to fall in love with one of the Act 3 mercenaries, because yeah, they're magicians with swords. It's pretty cool. Babe Jesus. What you could have done was, I can think of a physics pun. Hold on, I need to gain some momentum first. Yeah, so you could have done a momentum joke along with it too. That would have been fun, sir. By the way, Oombar, when are you streaming again? I only ever caught that like 3 minutes of your Tomb Raider because I was like, oh, he's streaming, and I have to go to work. So I was upset. But yeah, your commentary for the shortest amount of time that I heard it was fun. Plus, you're someone I've interacted with for years in the mage stuff, so it's like, why not try to catch more of your shenanigans? Oh my god. Cease this. Ass. And wow, and claws. That's quite lucky. Quite lucky. Because if we do go into, this is a little random, but yeah, if we go into blade traps are partially based off of your weapon damage, so weapon damage will matter even if we're not specifically punching people in the dicks. God, these traps are amazeballs. Fuck you, queen. I'm pretty sure this is the maggot from the thumbnail, by the way.
I can't carry anymore.
A sabre. Use this real quick.
I can't use this.
Can't put that on.
I can't.
Can't. Well, you know what? You're a failure and your parents are disappointed then. How about that?
I am overburdened.
Fine, I'll come back. Did you play Shadows of Destiny Memories in the gameplay? I've not even heard of that game, to be honest, but that sounds cool.
Greetings.
And that's fair. Work does kind of have to happen, unfortunately. Even when you like your work, you'd rather just play video games. I don't know what that says about our society. Let's see. Strength and strength and strength. Did I seriously equip that? It's actually not a bad staff.
Impossible.
Impossible.
I've heard that you are... I've been researching this lengthy...
Good to see you.
It is an honor to serve you.
Fuck, I've been muted for a while. Yeah, sorry, I coughed, and so that happened. Basically, I was saying how I don't like Baldur's Gate because I'm a 3.0, 3.5 D&D player, and so backtracking was too much for me. So I prefer the 3.0 games in Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2. So I do plan to Let's Play those at some point. That's just, they're extensive, so it's intimidating. Also, hi, Annie. I said hi when you first appeared, but I was still muted at the time, so that didn't matter. Annie, question. Did you get... Yeah, I've had my cough looked at, and they gave me heartburn medicine, so... I tried. Apparently, I went to a doctor that doesn't mind prescribing medicine, but tries everything else first, and I'm like, I have a sinus infection, lady. Come on. How long do I have to have ancient time? Oh, that's just a dungeon. Like, I'm kind of tired of coughing, waking up constantly, and, you know, I have the kids at school now. Mr. Scott, and yeah, my name's Scott, there you go. Mr. Scott, why is your cough so big? And I'm like, I don't know. It just is. I've always had, like, a deep cough. And it hurts, you know? You know how it works when you cough for 2 second months. I don't know if you can play this game on your service. If you can't, oh wait, your service is ready to PC, so yeah, I'm sure you can. Ani, did you get my responses to your questions on my Dragon Quest video? Ooh, wow, right away. Fuck was shooting at us.
Magic. In a dark too.
Yeah, I mean, I'd never gone to this doctor before. Let's be real, I'm one of those Americans that's uninsured because I am. Our system's not the best when it comes to giving a crumb about who we are. So yeah. They, you know, we don't have universal health care. We're not cool. We're not Canada. We're not a lot of Europe. No, in the United States, I mean, there are a lot of over-the-counter medications like Mucinex and Theraflu, things that basically help, but you can't get things like antibiotics. That's prescription only. Do you not have over-the-counter drugs in UK? Like Robitussin, stuff like that, where it's just, you know, cough medicine, basically? But yeah, Ani, I responded to all your questions about, you know, the bunny suit and stuff. But, you know, we could also talk about it here because then other people could give input. Ane asked why men like the bunny suit in Dragon Quest so much. And I told her, for me, it was the showing of legs and the way basically the crotch cut, you know? But more so it's imagination for me. You know, it's part of what, it's also the same reason I find things like a skirt attractive, and a lot of men do, because there's the imagination aspect of it. And imagination is far sexier than a fully naked person in a heartbeat. But yeah, on it, it's just imagination, because it's like with things like a skirt or things like that show a lot but also conceal at the same time. It's the what if something moves and I get to see kind of thing. And also, let's just be real, Jessica's just a very well drawn character. But yeah, I'm a legs guy, like legs and butt are my thing. So, you know, that's also a big thing. Like, yeah, her top heaviness is nice, but I do prefer legs and such. That's my preference when I'm being rude and just looking at someone for their looks. I try not to do that, but you know, still happens. So it's not necessarily the bunny suit that I'm like, oh, the bunny suit's so great. It's the showing of the leg, really, for me. Yeah, I mean, I like played up the bunny suit in the episode, but I'm not like, oh my god. Like, if I see someone in a bunny suit in real life, I'm just like, eh. A lot of it, I guess, is also just that it's different from what was being worn before, kind of thing. You know, before was a lot of the leg was covered, and again, now the leg is shown, kind of thing. So it's really just that. Yeah, if it was the ears, that'd be weird. What did I just do? Ooh, and a little viper. I am almost dead. Holy shit. Blue sapphire. Trousers.
Serpents. I expected worse.
Alright, so we got... Let's go to town. The easy way. Now we can create the Herodric staff. We're actually almost done with Act 2 already. I know it looks like we have 3 more quests, but those things just knock the fuck out. And that's the thing. The if you look at it, the bunny suit is basically a one-piece swimsuit with fishnet leggings. And I actually find one-piece swimsuits attractive. So that's cool. That's basically it. It's nothing, honestly, it's not all that dirty, Anne. It's just different, that's all. We're gonna get this, and we're gonna get this, and we're gonna go like this. We're gonna make this. That's a pretty good staff. A lot of good resistances. I oftentimes will use it as a sorceress for a while until I have to basically get rid of it. Quest is done. Take the staff to Talrash's tome. Talk to Drognin.
Excellent.
How about you don't tell me what to do, Kane?
I've been.
It's like I said, Grim. I actually will find someone in clothing more attractive than someone that's completely naked because there's no room for imagination in full nudity. So I'm just like, cool. I looked at it. I'm done. But that's it. What do I do? It's that. Okay, cool. Yeah. How should a woman hold her? Wow, Umbar. That's me into a coffee fit. I think Umbar's trying to kill me, holy crap. And that sent me into 2 coughing fits on its own. Oh, I'm gonna die. Ah, that's fine. I've lived long enough. 29 is good, right guys? Was that champion kind of thing? Leveled!
I can't carry anymore.
Why do I do this to myself? Naomi, my boss. Oh gosh. Question for Umbar, are you northern? What are you? English, Scottish, anything like that? So I'm curious about TV programs. And I guess probably not just in Scotland, but I've gotten really into shows like Still Game and Burniston and what are they called? What is the show the guys from Still Game came from? Chewing the Fat. Things like that. Are those? I mean, those are all on Netflix for me now, which is how I find them. Are those shows like still going? I mean, if you watch them at all. Wow, you're 20 minutes from Mage. You and Geeky should just go like make him have social interaction once, just like scare him. Just go hang out at a pub. You'll probably find him someday. Okay, yeah. So are they still going or are they done? Because to me, well, I guess Still Game is definitely done with how that season finale went. That was freaking hilarious. Oh god, I love that. But like anything likes, I also like Lemmy shows. Oh, an experience shrine. I also like Lemmy show quite a bit. But like, are those people at least still doing stuff? Because to me, they seem like the UK's version of like group actors we have here in the US as well. Like, you know, we have Broken Lizard Company, which is the people that do Storm or Super Troopers and stuff like that. You know, it's like a group of folks that keep doing funny stuff together because they do it well. Ooh, elites. What is that? Is a fire tower? That is interesting. Let's take out this guy. Wow. 2 yellow drops. You think there's still more Still Game, but I thought it would end at the whole he died and didn't die episode. Interesting. Also, I need to get back to watching Doc Martin again. I love that show. Mage told me it's for old people, and I'm like, well, basically an old man with things I'm interested in, so I don't care. Yeah, I really like Doc Martin. Such a good show. And I'm not usually into dramas either, so surprised I like it so much. What do I need? 58, 42, okay. Let's just max strength for this level. 1 away. Son of a monkless chicken strip. Eastus, Ice Bolt, Ord 19, 7 to 15. No, it's not even any good. Shit. It's not even any good. I'm not sure where Netflix got to. I want to say like season 6 or something. Maybe further than that. I first got into British shows with Coupling years and years ago. It was on Netflix back when you had to like get the DVDs and Coupling came in. I was like a British version of Friends, but better. I actually enjoyed Coupling more than Friends quite a bit. I would like to watch that show again. Quite a good one. Oh, man, Jesus, go away, go away. Some shows here in the UK have a bad habit going for another series of... Theron, that is every series. There are plenty of series in the US that should have stopped 3 seasons prior. Oh, I've been obsessed with the Great British Bake Off for years. Finally, Netflix has finally released the first 2 seasons. So it's good to see Mary Berry back again. Though I do like Prue. She's good. She's a good judge, and having Noel Fielding as one of the hosts. I mean, come on. You guys literally have one of the best comedians in Noel Fielding for like sketch comedy. To be fair, you also have Jimmy Carr. You also have Greg Davis. You also have what's his name? Dylan Moran. He's easily one of my favorite stand-up comedians of all time, and the show Black Books is obviously amazing because you gotta love the cynicism. You just, if you don't like the cynicism in comedy, you don't like comedy. Let me see, I think I've heard the words Doc Martin between my cereal crunches. Yeah, I absolutely love Doc Martin, Ingy. So, the furthest I've gotten is the season where it ends with, I can't remember her name at the moment. Louise? I don't know, but the lead female, who I find incredibly attractive, she's actually the first, like, lady that was well older than me that I was like, wow, she's really attractive. And she was on a plane to leave, and Doc Martin got on. He's like, you can't leave. And then they just smiled at each other, but she also looked unsure, and that's the last episode I have seen because that's all Netflix had. I'm not sure I know who Alan Davis is right off the bat, but Greg Davis is also one of my favorite comedians. I found him in The In-Betweeners, and then saw him in... God, what's the show where he lives with his parents? He's a teacher because, you know, he likes to play himself, apparently. Yeah, I don't remember. But it's really fun. Man Down? Is it Man Down? Yeah, it's Man Down. That's a good one. I didn't like Cuckoo that much. I don't know why. When it comes to playing the Doctor in Doctor Who, I really loved the first one in where the fuck do I need to go? How do I get to Tower Asha's tomb? No exit here? I guess the Valley of the Snakes is contained. Yeah, Cuckoo was not good. Like, a lot of his, I just hated the character of that guy the daughter married. To where I couldn't, I hate when the show has like a shitty character that's also a main character. Because then I don't want to watch any of it. Even though Greg Davis is gold, I couldn't do it. That guy was just, I don't like those hippie characters. Because I don't really like hippies. They scare me. They don't shower enough. They spout nonsense that obviously doesn't make sense because it's nonsense. And it's just... I don't like hippies. Especially American hippies. They're kind of the worst. Yeah, I loved that Doctor. He was great. And then the second was great. I saw some people get super happy and some people get super mad that the Doctor became a female. And I'm just like, I don't give a shit. Is she a good actress? That's all that matters to me. And are the writers going to do a good job? Because obviously they have a big fucking role in that. I'm still in the boat of wanting to see that dude that played the gatekeeper in Thor to be James Bond. Because some people are like, James Bond can't be black. I'm like, my only criteria is that he's got to be British. No offense, but he can't be Scottish. Can't be from Wales. He needs to have a nice, proper British accent. And that's all I care about. That's it. To be fair, I don't really care about James Bond that much. Honestly, probably gonna stop around the 2-hour mark. Also have no freaking clue where to go. Probably south? Wow, an 18-hour shift. What do you do, Echo? What is your job? Good doctor? First modern doctor or the first doctor? The first modern doctor. The first where like it's color and stuff, and the one where it was Rose was the female. Also, Rose is my favorite counterpart. I thought she was a great character. Anybody know where to go? I simply do not. Trying to get to Tal Rash's tome. Looks like I missed a fall off. If there's a fall off in that top left corner, I'm gonna be mad. Dude, Echo, if you need to sleep, you need to sleep. I appreciate you being here, but 18 hours is long. I mean, just being awake that long is rough, but actually using your face the whole time, that's rough. Ooh, nice. Come on, dude. I've studied physics. We all know how planes really work. They run on air pressure and magic. Fact. Prove me wrong. Told that to a pilot once. He was like, oh, it's just magic, dude. Just magic. Oh, God. I'm so lost. Hey, someone want to Google how the feck I find Tal Rash's tome? Like, what it leads from? Because I'm not finding it at all. You can sleep on Wednesday. Ingy, I learned how to spell Wednesday by saying Wednesday, since you were very keen on how I learned how to spell words as a child. It was Wednesday. Because English is weird. Whoever decided that PH makes the F sound can go fuck themselves, because that was really weird as a child. I was just like, what? That's a p. And February. February. I will give someone a virtual high five if they can tell me where Tal Rash's tome is, like, located, because this is... Oh, never mind. Figured it out. Figured it out. We have to go to the Arcane Sanctuary. I'm a big old dum-dum. I ain't no good. And I'm all full of rocks. I don't know what the fuck I'm even saying there.
Yes.
I'm mixing like 3 different comedy skits I heard to make 0 sense. Yep. So, Arcane Sanctuary. We need to go this way. I'm in charge of the ghost sacrifices. I'm just glad you'll admit it, that, you know, there's no science involved in planes. It's good to be honest. Let's just put it at that. It's good to be honest. I don't mind silent letters if they have a job, like the E. You know, it hardens up another vowel or something. That's fine by me. Or a U changing an O kind of thing. You know, do a job. And at least I can get on board. Even though it's still hard to learn as a youngin', but still I can get on board. But PH can go fuck itself. I heard a ring drop. Or an emerald, that works too. Did I seriously already find? Oh, that's just a palace level. Hey, hey. Off my booty. Oh, hey, lady friend's home. I mean, she's been home. She already kissed my head, but I realized I didn't acknowledge her on stream because I'm a dick. Oh! What was that? Oh, she pooped? Shucks. My lizard pooped, so I'll need to let her out of her tank sooner than later so I can, you know, clean it. Well, don't smell it. I mean, if you want to let her out, that's great. Shit, I missed something big from him. Make me laugh when English speaker people think language is so difficult and weird. Well, yeah, because other countries are smart and decide to teach you people more than their own language. Freaking, I don't know why we're not teaching every American child Spanish. It's simply stupid not to. But then they want you to learn it in high school, which is idiotic. Can't we just freaking pick up the Finnish model? Let's be real. Those people have mastered early education. Didn't even know there was a waypoint down here. That was quality, Umbar. That was quality. My hat, if I wore one, would be off to you. Wait, what? The L's make an F sound? I mean, in Spanish, the double L's make a Y sound. And the Nya makes a, well, an N-Y sound. I mean, I think every language has its strangeness. Like, Ane sent me a link the other day, I guess the other week, of, like, the longest words of all time. What language was that? Was it Finnish? Or Norwegian? I want to say it was Finnish. And I'm told that Wales, the Walesy language is like the longest language of all time too. That every freaking word is like 1,000 characters long. And then we've got whatever. God, I'm so uneducated when it comes to cultural things. What's the language that's spoken in India? I don't want to say it's Indian. But, Hindi? Is it Hindi? Well, I'm actually not sure because there's like a bunch of different languages there too, but the valedictorian in my high school, we called him Lax because his first name was much longer than that, but it started with L-A-X. His first name had more letters than the English alphabet. So when I would try to say it, it would just basically be like Laxlamalakla. I have no idea how to do it. There was a girl. Oh, baby Jesus, why? Send in the traps. Everything will be fine. Wow. What? What's Bucket doing? My lizard's apparently running wild. Good girl. I love that little lizard. She's the best. I mean, the cool thing about her, she won't, like, eat cords. What is this fat man doing? Blunderbore. And I still have coffee. What is wrong with me? I'm gonna be honest with you, ladies and gents. The chat today has been incredibly random. And I love it. Because I love random humor. I love... Basically, randomicity of life is kind of where it's at. I also really like order. I like knowing things. Like things being done in a certain way. I like things being done in a way that makes sense. You know, it doesn't have to be my way. I'm not necessarily one of those, but it needs to make sense and needs to be viable and not like a shot in the dark. Oh, that's a song Ozzy hates performing. But yeah, this has been a great chat session so far, and Umbar, quality stuff. Especially, I think your PH one is the best. I think it's the best of the day, I should say. We need to find a portal. We must start thinking in portals now. Probably over here where all these cool gates are. Ah! Don't stun me, bro. Probably get in the line of sight to be able to hit things, you know. Yeah, eat that, son. Ooh, a scythe. I would love to do a scythe build. It's quite a solid one. Golf clap. That could actually be a physics joke lazily enough on its own. I just noticed that this music is really fucking cool. Because I'm gonna turn down the sound effects even more. Just hear the music. Bucket is about 5 years old, 6 years old. Because when I got her, she was about 1, and I've had her for 6 years now. So yeah, I guess she's 6 or 7. Actually, wait. Here's it's 18. I've been here since 12, so 6 years. So she's 7. God, I'm the worst dad ever. And yeah, I'm one of those people. She's my children. She's my little baby girl. And I'll talk to her with the most pansy, sweet voice. I love her face. Even when it turns all black and puffy at me and she ignores me for 5 days. Because she's a lizard. And not actually that emotional. I just impart a lot of human qualities on her. Because I can. I think the term you're looking for is organized chaos. Actually, I prefer the term systematic chaos because that's a great Dream Theater album. And so why not? Where the fuck is the damn portal? It's going to be right in the middle, isn't it? That would actually make a lot of sense. Blizzard loves more. Yep, there's the portal. Right in the middle. There. Okay, I figured it out, guys. I'm gonna go to town. All that ass! Oh! Sick jokes. Oh, hey, we leveled. But yeah, I'm gonna go to town, seriously. Because I want potions.
Good day.
Hello.
Those go away. Really glad I muted that because that was a nice cough and a lovely burp. Thinking of Dream Theater, I'm a guy, the main guy from Dream Theater's brother shops at my store all the time. He always stoned. The main guy? Oh, John, not Doug. Grim, get the fuck out of this chat if you can't get John Petrucci's name right. Be real here. Nothing kidding. Didn't know John Petrucci had a brother. I'm not one of those that learns their personal life. I just learned the history of the band itself. I'm one of those people. Oh, his brother's Doug. Gotcha. Well, I'm curious how he feels having his brother be perceived as one of the greatest guitarists of all time. Because he is one of the greatest guitarists of all time. You don't necessarily have to like his music, but the fact that he can play with feeling, the fact that he's so just technically proficient is bananas. Quick lore perspective that I learned recently. Remember last time we played, we fought Bloodraven near the beginning, right before we got our archer person? By lore, Bloodraven is the rogue character from Diablo 1. We're actually going to run into who is by lore the sorcerer from Diablo 1. And then for who is the warrior, I believe it's Diablo. Because for some reason, the ending of Diablo 1 is really weird because technically the main character is the warrior, gets Diablo's soul stone and jams it in his forehead for some reason. That's the thing, and we just got a yellow cistus. Heck, Yetzel or the pretzel. I just clicked off the game. But yeah, so I do believe it is... Oh crap, I just lost my ability to watch chat. There we go. So I do believe that Diablo is the warrior from the first game. Did guys apparently Google him? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be as big a guy as his brother, John. But yeah, I will. I'll check it out. But I mean, when you have people like, you know, Steve Vai, Paul Gilbert, Jimmy Page, all being like, yeah, this guy's got us beat. This guy is amazing. It's a pretty good thing because, you know, it's a big thing in music to be appreciated by your, both by your contemporaries and by your idols. It's kind of like, again, with Dream Theater, since they're such a virtuosic band, you find a lot of just great musicians within. I mean, he's not there anymore, but Mike Portnoy, you know, has been viewed by Neil Peart as better than him. We all know Neil Peart's not that confident of a guy for some reason, but, you know, he's like, yeah, this guy is insanely good. And then with John Mayung on bass, same kind of thing with his contemporaries. And then, well, no one has to tell you how good Jordan Rudess is on keyboards. That man graduated, went to Juilliard. He is insanely talented. And his ability to play both rock, or all rock, metal, all kinds of stuff, he's so good. What do you do every time? Honey, I missed a lot. Hard to watch chat in this game since this game is so, active. Looks at border collie pictures while music is border collies are cute.
I need mana.
Every now and then I'll sing an American song and feel dirty. I know that was random, but I almost like sang and I'm proud to be an American. That's not even the right key. What am I doing? Ooh, mana shrine! Get out of my face! Please get out of my face. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys can just fly across the chasm like nothing's there. Let's do this and this. Yep, that's better. Wow, Demon Thirst. You're not irrelevant, Ani. You're great. I know that didn't even sound genuine. I'm sorry, that was terrible. But I mean it. Let's see. Ice Bolt, damage, stuff, poison, yeah. Bye-bye. What the hell was I even talking about at one point? I don't even know. Wow! I don't like my situation right now. Actually, it's fine. These things are really weak. Oh, I'm a lizard walking around on my feet. I will not. Apparently, if I scoot back, I squish a lizard. We cannot have that. I would literally not forgive myself if I hurt her. Where the heck? I just want to get to this guy and then probably call the stream, in all honesty, because we'll be close to 2 hours, and I think that's a pretty good length for me. I was once accosted by a guy collecting for a pet charity. Oh, bar. I have been yelling in my head, obviously not out loud, but yelling at charities lately because I don't mind donating. I think it's a great thing to do, but I hate when it's guilted on you. I don't like what I call guilt giving. You know, like you're at a place buying something like, would you like to donate $1 or like $5 to this? And you're just like, sure. I mean, I always say yes, and I'm like, I'm actually trying to save money right now. I'm sorry. And I have specific charities that I donate to on my own already, so it's like I feel like I'm already doing my part. You know, it's like, leave me alone. Have you ever considered a face cam? A face to go with the liquid velvet voice and creative musical whims would truly be amusing. I have thought about it. And the thoughts are usually no. Because there's a few reasons. One, I'm not amazing with technology. Like, I can build a computer and stuff, but that's with a lot of research to, like, know how all this crap works. And so, you know, I would have to figure out how that... I mean, I'm sure the software is easy. So that's a really bad excuse. I guess I'll just drop that. But also, like, my girlfriend will tell you that I'm handsome, but I think she's full of crap. Hey, yeah. You play your dang video games. But I don't know. Actually, my main thing is, yeah, if my channel... Oh my god, it's a lot of people. If my channel gets bigger, you know, I will start investing money into it, and probably will do a face cam, because I know that... Hold on. Sorry, my nose was getting all gunky. I do know that actually helps build a sense of community and whatnot. Yeah, Lady Friend's always sweet with me, Jim. Always. And I like how that's the first thing you say in chat all day. It's like, Lady Friend's being sweet on you. Go, Jim. Such a nice one. But yeah, I probably will do face cam eventually. But I'd have to figure it out, like how. That's the thing is that is where the technology comes in. Watch people like Mage and stuff where they are using something like OBS and they can put a frame on it while live, and so they can put their face cam in one area and then you know the game in another. I don't like it when the face cam covers the game. So I need to learn how to make like those borders basically on OBS, I guess it is, because I don't know how that works. I'm sure it has to do with layers, but I don't know how it works. Also, though, I feel like I would need to shave more often, and probably clean my room, because Lady Friend and I, we're not dirty, but we're cluttery people. You know, we do have a lot of clutter. And I don't think that should be in the background. Yeah, I mean, Mage has helped me so much with, you know, getting this YouTube channel going from more than I think I've been doing it for like 2 years now. Yeah, Mage has been incredibly helpful, but I don't like, you know, saying, hey, I need you to help me. I feel bad, because he's busy, but he's not. No offense if Mage, you're watching, you're busy, but you're not. Like, I know what it's like to... there was a time where I was unemployed for like 5 months. It was amazing, but I also get how busy you can become with family things, with just getting lazy as well. I've missed like all the chats since Echo brought up the webcam, by the way, so I need to start reading it. Me of being owls. Got here, talk handsome, better looking than Mage. I will say this over Mage. I have hair. I do have hair. So I've got that going for me. Again, if Mage is watching or if anyone tells him about this, sorry, bud. I've got hair. Did I finally reach it? This looks like the platform. I'm a face, Hell Clan. Nope. This place could be such a troll. No idea if I'm even close to where I'm going, because it's just random. Random. But SK beard. Yeah, I have a beard. I have a real beard, by the way. I don't think... I actually had this conversation with a 5-year-old yesterday. She was like, my daddy has a beard. I was like, no, he doesn't. She's like, yes, he does. I was like, no, he has hair on his face. He doesn't have a beard. Having, you know, like, centimeter to 2 centimeter long stubble from, like, you know, all across your face, that's not a beard. That's facial hair. That's not a beard. A beard comes off of the face on its own, like a wizard. Think Gandalf if you need some help. It removes from the face, just like Dumbledore, and that's what mine does. Mine drapes down the chin. It is a beard. And I love beards because I want to be a wizard in real life. Since I was a little kid, I have dreamed of somehow having the ability to shoot fireballs out of my hands. There's a band called the Beards. I am not surprised. So if you have hair that's not flowing around, you don't have... No, that's called having long hair. A beard is a specific style of facial hair. This is my opinion. This is how I perceive these things. I could easily be wrong because I'm basically just coming up with this. Well, I came up with it yesterday, I should say. But... Ooh, yes, that's going well. Where the heck is this? Oh, I know I'm being silly, but that's half the fun, isn't it? But no, I mean... When it comes to beards, I do consider a beard to be something that does come off of the face as opposed to just, you know, kind of being a slight cover for the face. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I do think a beard is its own special thing. And I love having one. So I will have one forever. Lady friend's actually never seen me without facial hair. And there's a chance she might never because well, it's very cold without facial hair. I'll give you that as well. It's very cold. So the chances of me shaving are...
Good evening.
Is now the quote of the stream. I have hair. Thanks, bud. I appreciate you. Let's get rid of these minor ones because they're just full of dildos. Oops, that's not what we got there. Don't need you. Don't need you. You can go up here. This lady can't frank. It's not a beard. I can grab it in my hand, but if I have my thumb like wrapped around my thumb and my pointer finger, I guess it's also called an index finger, wrapped around the base of my chin, the beard comes down to a little beyond my ring finger. So I'd say it's like 3 or so inches long at the moment, 2 to 3 inches long right now, because I recently trimmed it, because I had to get the Ani, your lady, what's it called? The split ends, that's it. I had to get the split ends taken off because they curl in weird directions, like opposite directions. So, yeah. I think I'll just start renaming these streams the Beard Stream. Should I just rename my channel instead of Soulkrist and be like Beard Krist? No, I'm not doing that. I've been Soulkrist since I was 14. Been my WoW name since, so it's like it's never going away. Someone actually told me you should have a YouTube name that, you know, actually says something about your channel, you know, like you have like the Beard Brothers, it's 2 guys with beards, and Original 151, he started with Kanto of Pokemon. I'm just like, I'm Soulkrist. That's been my online persona since I've had an online persona. Like, literally. My first WoW character was Nemerensis, because I just read Shadowmancer by J.P. Taylor, and that was the name of the book, and I made an undead mage, so I was like, okay. And then I moved to Alliance, made a gnome, and named it the Soul Forged, because I love Blind Guardian, and Soul Forged is a song written about Raistlin Mahir from the Dragonlance Chronicles of Dungeons & Dragons. And so I named it Soul Forged, and then that account got banned. And I don't actually remember why at this point. And so I was like, okay. And at that point I was really into Dimborgir, which is a Norwegian black metal band, and they have the song Antichrist. I was like, okay, I know what that means. And so I liked how Christ was spelt with a K. I guess technically my name is Soulkrist. Technically. But that's not the point. The point is just I liked the sound of the name. And especially in high school, I was like super into everything being evil. So, you know, even though I don't like screaming metal or growling metal, Dimborgir is something I really do appreciate. They thematically do great stuff, and great symphonic stuff with their keyboards. And to me, if they didn't have a keyboard, I would not like them at all. I used to have an incredibly long beard. Like when I was 17 in high school, my beard was down to my belly button. And, yeah. It was really long. It was down to my belly button. But again, it was just the chin. Like I don't do that lumberjack thing where it's like all the, like from the sideburns down. I just do the chin. So I have a mustache and I have the beard that falls down below it. That's what I prefer. A guy in our guild is called Kolkis Magnet. I don't know why I said that with like a really shitty German accent. But right now the beard's only like, I'd say about 2 to 3 inches long. It was longer, but I trimmed it because it has split ends. And so when mine starts to split, like one side will start curving, like curling to the right, another to the left, and it looks bad, you know. And now that I'm a preschool teacher, you know, I'm interacting with parents of small children quite a bit, and I don't want them coming in and seeing a relatively unkempt guy. I don't think that's fair to them. You know, it is a private preschool, so, you know, they're paying money to have quality care for their kids. Finally found him! Ladies and gentlemen, that's the sorcerer from Diablo 2, or from Diablo 1. This is his fate. So that's pretty sad. Yeah, he went insane, basically. Oh, did my traps kill him already? Well, that was uneventful. And this is what we needed. And this is how you get to Talrasha's tomb. So, return to town for more. Okay. Symbol of the true tome of Talrasha. Let's see. Fridge magnet. Oh, fridge magnet. I get it. I mean, I get it because you tell me. I didn't know what Soulkrist meant.
Greetings. Faith is stronger than I feel no pity for.
What do you mean faith is stronger than armor? What did you give me? Oh, wow. What did we get? Oh, barbarian only. Poopy pants. Extra gold. Not really worth keeping. Scepter. Ooh. Okay, so we've got the Hand of Brock. Makes me miss my friend Brock more from high school. He's a good guy. Strength and Dex. Oh, nope, those are better. Guess we're selling all that stuff. That's uneventful. So we're actually on the last level. Should we just finish Act 2? I mean, the streams, I guess, typically go for 2.5 hours, so it wouldn't be out of the ordinary. Should we just finish it? Where basically, we just have to do the last dungeon. Cute. Yeah, let's just go do it. Let me see. I don't know. I didn't. That's the thing. That's the problem. Is the wizard beard technically does utilize the cheeks of hair as well. So that is a thing. Is, you know, I really think Dumbledore from the first Harry Potter movie probably had the most iconic wizard beard. I think his was better than Gandalf's and better than later iterations of Dumbledore. Why'd he have to go and die? So selfish. You know. But I think that's probably the best representation. Or Merlin from the Disney Sword in the Stone movie. Not my favorite film, but, you know, a great beard. And yeah, Echo, thank you so much. I mean, it's a preschool teaching, so it's not quite what I'm going for, but it is good for me. You know, I'm going to be learning a ton of classroom management skills, which is really going to serve me well when I do go into being an elementary teacher, which is my end goal. But yeah, so it's definitely good. I mean, academically, these kids are advanced. Like, a lot of them are beating standards of kindergarten and first graders, and they're only 4 and 5. They're only in preschool, so it's great. Okay, looks like we found the right one. Yeah, let's just finish. Lots of Neanderthals in our game. So, Umbar, I read Neanderthal instead of Netherlanders, so I went into a coughing fit again. The cat looked at me like terrified, like, Dad, what's wrong? Honey, I just took a CPR first aid class. They let us know that patting your back is like the worst thing you can do. Why are you trying to kill me, Ani? I thought we were friends. I told you why men like skirts and bunny suits so much, and this is how you treat me. In Dragon Quest VIII, Jessica, the sexy character, gets a bunny suit costume. You know, bunny tail, stockings, things like that. And Ani was like, seriously, why do men like this? And I explained to her why. For me, it's the legs. You know how I like legs, girl? Sometimes I grab lady friend's legs and just say, nice legs. In as creepy of a voice as I can. I know I wasn't trying to perform. Oh, okay. Though I did learn that if you're doing, like, the Heimlich on a baby, like an infant, patting him on the back is okay because you actually hold them upside down. Because patting will basically utilize gravity. So if you have them upside down, then it's fine. But if you pat them on the back, you're just going to keep shoving it down, which is not great. Ah! Fucking electricity. And if I remember right, there's a lot of electricity in Act 3. Those fucking idiots. I'm quite surprised that I've not had a single person on my YouTube comments tell me that I'm, like, being politically incorrect, because I'm usually not correct. I don't care. Like, I'm not a dick about it, but, like, I don't mind saying midget. I knew a midget, and he didn't mind me saying midget. He's like, it's very specific. We know exactly what you mean. If you say little person, you could mean a child. I was like, I actually call kids little people. So, that is what I mean if I say little person. Oh, there, and I'm also a trained first aider. All teachers have to be in this country. Or else you're not allowed to work with children, which I think is a good thing, you know? It's like, they're gonna eat a hot dog or something because this is America. And they're gonna choke on it because people are dumb and don't chop them up properly. We need to go to town because, wow, we have, like, no potions. Again! Supposed to give the person's back an upward wrist punch. What? Ani, no. You can never do CPR on me. I'm sorry, you lost the privilege of putting your arms around me. What is this? A small charm. Friggin' Merkins, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, though. Hot dogs are amazing. I really try not to be that American when it comes to food, especially, but hot dogs are amazing. We fucking scored on those. I mean, I know they don't technically come from here, but we've really done a good job at making them taste awesome. Yeah, Heimlich is through the, like, the diaphragm area, not the back. Wait, oh, when did I level? Why don't you guys tell me these things? Worst audience ever. Why am I even saving? This thing's a piece of shit. Ooh, 48, and I can wear that. Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot. Armor changes in this game. Let's see what we look like. I don't know what I just drank, but it was something. 62 to 76. Okay, our shoulder pads change. That's something. Let's see. So, do you know the difference between CPR and Heimlich? Yes, CPR, you freaking have to beat the shit out of someone basically by pushing on their chest until they stop being... Well, they stay dead, but you circulate the blood flow. Therefore, when the defibrillator can get in, it can actually undeadify them. And Heimlich is, hey, you're choking. Let's pull you from the back through the gut area to pop it out. Goes to Merkers, show soul what I mean. I learned that working in a community center cafe and nursery as well. Dang it, you will understand. Fuck, I was muted. I don't know for how long. Oh, did I cough? I'm so sorry. I must have done it, like, backwards. I'm sorry. I think I just coughed in all of their faces.
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I feel my pain.
Yeah, this, as Mage has complained about his Blue Yeti a few times, it doesn't always respond to pressing the button of muting and unmuting, so if you do it blindly, guys, I am so sorry. So sorry. But yeah, now you know my cough's not a lie. Oh my god, I feel horrible. We're gonna go into Blade Sentinel because I want to get Blade Fury. Oh man, I really am sorry. Lady Friend's fine. You're fine, right? They asked how you're doing. Yeah, she said fine, question mark. But yeah, I think I was talking about American eating. Yeah, I try not to eat like an American because yes, I have seen the American obesity rates. UK, you guys are catching up. Better knock it the fuck off. Remember, I plan to move there. I don't want to basically move to the same country. But there's actually, we were also taught how to do CPR to overly fat people. You know, when you can't get your arms around someone to save their life, you've eaten too much. And basically for them, it is, if it's the Heimlich, you get in front of them, put your leg, their legs are separate, you put one of your legs between them, and then you just kind of like put your palm in the area where you would put your hands for the Heimlich normally, and shoulder block them, basically shoving your palm into it. And the reason you do it at the side, so your face can be at the side, so when they do expel their stuff, it's not in your face. It's on your shoulder instead. But yeah, that's how you, You're right, Echo. It's definitely heartburn. Don't you think it's just heartburn? My cough? It's just heartburn, apparently, according to the doctor. Yeah, I mean, come on. One time, that was enough. But when the second prescription was also heartburn, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. Funny enough, in my classroom, we have a book, The Old Lady That Ate a Cow. I'm not joking. This is all serious. I have a book in my classroom called The Old Lady That Ate a Cow. And basically, the whole thing revolves around the farm animals trying to save their cow friend. So they feed the old lady a rock. Yep! That's what we're teaching kids. That when old fat people eat entire cows in one bite, the other animals will band together to feed her rocks. Don't worry. I've only read that book to the kids once and kind of refused to read it again.
Not enough mana. Not enough.
Oh my god! So many of them. Wait. I picked up a green ring and my guy's dead, so. I picked up a green ring and I didn't even, like, make a fuss about it. I think it's because that's, like, when I coughed in your guys' faces. Nope. Angelic Raiment. Replenish life. Is that, like, over time? Get the fuck out of my face. You're just cool sounding. Take that. That's pretty good. 20 life and plus 6 life, I guess, over time. Yeah. I mean, you guys have some weird weird books and shows too in the UK. Don't think you're special. I'm trying to remember what it's called, but it's like a cartoon where this kid's just like a fucking prick. And I think it's called like Naughty something or something like that. The kid's name probably starts with an N to, you know, rhyme. The kid's just like a terrible influence for kids. He really is. And I've watched the show because I like watching kids shows because I need to know how to relate. Oh my god! Stop it! Is it Naughty, Nick? Oh my goodness! Oh, it's a Chris, damn it. It's not bad. I coughed, but I made sure to see that the light was flashing. Santa needs a wee. Well, my sister's a pharmacist, and so she's basically told me like what I could take over the counter that'll help me out, but she's like, dude, you need antibiotics, and only a doctor can give you that. So I'm gonna just call the doctor on Monday and be like, hey, look, none of this has helped. I really think I need antibiotics because I've spoken to different pharmacists about this in my family, and they're all under the impression that the heartburn medication isn't doing anything. And that's one thing a lot of doctors, at least in the United States, kind of forget, is that their training in medicine is actually quite low when it comes to interactions. And that's what the pharmacist is for, is they know how medicines interact with each other, as well as what is more likely to work in terms of curing and not from a medicine standpoint alone. And so I'm going to just gonna call him like, hey, look, none of this has worked. I'm almost at a 3-month mark of this cough now. I'm done. I'm done. I need something. And my sinuses are fucked, so I'm pretty sure it's a sinus infection, you know? Little rabbit foo-foo is metal. Little rabbit foo-foo? I know, a little bunny foo-foo. Hopping through the forest, scooping up the meaty mice and bonking them on their heads. Sorry, you gotta get metal sometimes. Is Naughty the name of the show I was referencing or something? Happy Tree Friends is not bad. It's weird, but it's not bad. I want kids to see Adventure Time when they hit like 4th grade, like age 10. I would love them to see Adventure Time. That's mathed up, dude. Wow, I need to go to town again. I'm just running out of potions like it's going out of style. Come on, don't die running to the person that can heal me. Unks.
Stay a while and listen.
Hey, Island, listen. Don't worry, guys. We're almost done. Almost done. We just gotta find a dude with no legs. It'll make sense when we get there, trust me. No. Tweeted you a last week tonight segment that makes... Oh, I can't wait to go look at my Twitter. Thank you. I like never look at Twitter, but... So, Annie's like the only person that ever tweets me, so it makes me feel very special. My name used to be Scott Eats Cows. That's apparently what I came up with when I made a Twitter however many years ago and never touched it again. Oh yeah, I made one when I was in a band and I had to run the band's social media stuff. That's why. But then I was like, wait, I'm Soulkrist on the inner butts now, so... Orifice! Oh wait, no. You're over here. Alright, y'all ready to finish Act 2? Orifice. Hey guys, we stuck our shaft in the orifice. I'll eat parts of cows, just not the whole thing at once. So... 2, 1... 3, 4. Ah, take that, Souls Twitter. Oh shucks, is Jim being nice now too? I'm just gonna put a bunch of shit down. Cause here's a guy with no legs, Lieutenant Dan. I mean, this is Duriel. Wow, he just ah. Ah! He hits so fucking hard! Stop it! Stop it! Please stop it, sir. Son of a bitch. I didn't put down a thing. I'm an idiot. I didn't put down a tome portal. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to, yeah, Duriel is not squishy at all. He's an asshole is what he is. I'm gonna bring this man up. Going to fill that up. We're gonna go to the Canyon of the Magi. We're going this way. We're just gonna fucking book it. Personal question. Feel free to decline to answer should you not want to. How long have you and Lady Friend been affiliated? We met a little over a year ago. We actually hit our year anniversary last month. And oh yeah, because we're in December now. So yeah, so last month. Oh shucks, she just kissed my head. And we met on Twitter. Or not Twitter, sorry. We met on Tinder because we're both antisocial people. And we don't know how to meet people on our own. And so even though that's typically, you know, for like people just wanting a bone, we gave it a shot. And it's working quite well. You know, she moved in a few months ago. And honestly, I can't be happier. So, yeah. Working great. Yeah, we've been together for a little over a year. That's not that personal of a question, to be honest. Now, if you're like, hey, how big is your left pinky toe? I'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Back the fuck off. Get him. Where? Where the hell am I going? Duriel is, I think, the third toughest boss. I always find him to be the hardest boss, to be honest. I find Duriel to be the hardest boss in this game because of his room. His room is very small. I think you're probably thinking like either Diablo or Mephisto, but I think Diablo is very easy to dodge for the most part, or at least resistance against, especially at that point in the game. And Bale is a fucking joke, to be honest. At least as I remember. Jim, don't be rude. True shame on me. My left pinky. Jim? You watch your fucking questions, man. Personal, okay? It's personal. Don't fall asleep on the spot, Annie. We're almost done. I just have to find where we were. Maybe it's up here? I mean, it's definitely an end room. I went into the right place. Oh, it's right here. Herpaderp. It's just because there's no door on it. Like, I thought there would be a door icon. Oh, that's awesome. Duriel does cold damage. We got an ice resistance one. Hell to the yeah. Alright. What I'm going to do is repot and... Oh! Attack him! Yes! Fuck your face, sir! Oh my god, we're gonna die again. Oh yeah, I'm so smart. Hell to the yeah! Oh, we're out. We made it. How big is your left pinky finger? Gonna hate me because I'm American. Like,
Need some help?
2 an inch? I don't know. I can't actually do inches in my head. 2 inches, 2.5, something like that. Told you, I'm only 5'5", so my body is proportionate to my shortness. Most of it. Ah, that was creepy. I don't know why I said it like that. I know why I said it like that, because it was creepy, actually. If I recall correctly, Soul and Lady Friend first met up around Yes, we did meet while I was doing the Radiata Stories Let's Play. I remember talking about her during the Let's Play, and eventually showing it to her, and it was fun. Thing is, I used to know metric, but being out of science classes for so long, you start to forget what you don't use, kind of like with being Korean. Go, go! Punch him in the dick. Oh my god, his dick is resilient. That's a weird sentence. What a resilient dick you have, Duriel. I don't think I like that sentence at all. Fuck is that little thing just... Yes! Done it! Oh yeah, metric system is far more superior. It is far superior to the American, I think it's called the Imperial system. It's just what we're taught, so it's what we know, and I hate that. The fact that our units aren't all in tens is stupid. Feet are in 12 inches while ounces are 16 to a pound. I'm just like, what the fuck? Just do everything by 10. It's fine. The fact that someone made a new system when it didn't need to be made is annoying. Oh, wow. Gonna be good stuff. Now I can't type. They also known as fuck that. I'm not gonna call it freedom units. Get out of here with that shit. Wow, we did Act 2 in about 2.5 hours. There is a mixture in the UK, and I find that odd. What are these little things? They're kind of adorable. Hey guys, look, it's Tyrael. I hear a kitty. I'm gonna do something I've never done, and that's look around this room. I can't wait to do a bug catcher run in Pokemon where I only use bug Pokemon. Let's talk to this man.
I thank you for my freedom, but I did expect you earlier. I am the Archangel Tyrael. I came here to prevent Diablo from freeing his brother Bale, but I have failed. Now terror and destruction roam free throughout your world. Even now, they head towards the eastern capital of Kurast, to the very heart of the Zakarum Temple. There they hope to find their eldest brother, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred. who was
I'm over it. Dude, this is that's so awesome. We're talking so sweet about a girl you just had started seeing. Really cool. Yeah, that's actually true because Echo just binge watched the Let's Play in which I was meeting her. So for you, yeah, a year has passed at this point.
This is terrible news.
Yeah, it's terrible news. No one gives a shit about Bale though. Yeah, I'm rather chuffed about the whole thing, to be honest with ya. She makes me incredibly happy. Wow, those are real. 40% run speed? Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, hun. I was talking about really sweet things with you, but I'm now gonna move 40% faster. So, boom. I mean, miles are fine. I'm not fussed about miles, to be honest. But I actually prefer Fahrenheit over Celsius. I know you can technically be more precise with Celsius because you can go in the decimal system, but whenever I speak to someone simply, no one ever says it's, you know, like it's 20.3 degrees out. They just say it's 23 or it's 24. So with Fahrenheit, we get a little more specific by just having more increments to basically work with for the most part, in some respect. Wow, these are really fucking good. What am I losing? I don't give a shit. What do you do? Lightning resistance is gonna be really good in this next act. Ooh, level 1 inner sight. That's lovely. Seriously, that run speed would have been really good for beating Bale prop. Ooh, that's pretty lame. Pretty lame. Got my screen. I'll have to like really look at this amulet versus the one I have now because I don't know. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we've beaten Act 2. I guess we can do an act a stream. When we get to Act 4, fuck, we're gonna do like an hour and a half long stream because that one's short. But I think that's me because I still want to spend time with Lady Friend. I need to record a Breath of Fire episode. Maybe do Dark Souls or something as well. Oh yeah, that is Lady Friend, so you can bluntly ask me about the girl from a year. I'm glad they're the same person. Yeah. Yeah, that's the stream, guys. Thanks for having so much fun with me. Talking to you guys was just tons. That makes these streams so much more fun because I tried playing this game for like an hour on its own. I was like, fuck it, I'm bored. But playing it while talking is fun. Also, could you hear the cat in the background? She's vocal today. Oh, you're giving her treats, is that why? But everyone, I do hope you enjoyed the stream. I know I did. And I will see you in future Let's Play episodes. Like I said, Breath of Fire 3 and Dragon Quest 8 come out every single day, alternating between the two, that is. So Breath of Fire, technically every other day. And, you know, it swaps days with Dragon Quest. Wow, I can't talk. And I'm a streaming guy now. But yeah, I hope you all have a good day or night for the lot of you. I mean, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here, but most of you are not in the US. So, have a good night, sleep well, and all that other nice stuff that should be said in a farewell. And until next time, bye-bye for now.